Hello folks, this is part 3 of the 3-part series on the Homestead Building Project's series of building an RV porch. Today we'll be constructing the stairs and the banisters, or the barristers, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. And episode 1, we constructed the deck, and it turned out really nice. I'm satisfied with it. And in part 2, I built the 4 posts that support the roof, and I also put the roof up and the support rails as well. So that was episode 2. This is episode 3. Today we're going to be cutting and painting all the barristers that go on and fill in this area to make it safer. And then also we're going to be assembling the stairs. I bought a couple of stair stringers and we're getting them painted. So let's get busy. Hey folks, it turned really crappy outside. I mean, seriously, it's cold. It's like 38 degrees out here. And I'm working on the barristers today. I went down to the hardware store and I purchased 12 8-foot long 2x2s, and I cut them in 16-inch lengths. So I got exactly 3 lengths out of one 8-foot board. Then I went ahead and adjusted my saw to a 45-degree angle and beveled the ends of each board. I've got them laid out in here, and I got the heater on in here. So it's like 65 degrees in there, and the paint dries really nice. So we're going to go ahead and finish up painting those barristers. Since it's so nice and toasty in here, I'm going to go ahead and take off my coat so I don't get paint on it. Hang it right here on the door hook. And let's begin painting. But anyway, we're just going to go ahead and lay a white coat over it. I'm putting 2 coats on each surface of these barristers. Again, they're 2x2s, 16 inches long. And I'll show you guys what I meant by the bevels. I just took and beveled out a bevel. I put a mark on the cutting guard on the saw, and all the ends went to that mark, and I was able to get an even bevel on both ends. Okay, I got the stringers over here painted, and I got the risers, the 4 risers painted, but I'm not painting the treads because you walk on those, the paint would wear off, so I'm just going to leave those exposed and maybe attach something that's non-skid on it. We'll see. I'll have to figure that one out. Okay, now I'm back on the project. I've got the barristers all cut and painted, and the barrister support boards in place, so we're going to go ahead and attach the barristers. So let's get that done. So with my barristers, the barrister support boards, I'm just going to go ahead and find the center on both the upper and lower board, And then we're going to place our first board directly on center. That way when we space them out, it'll come out even on both ends and it won't be so lopsided. So the distance between these two upright posts is exactly 86 3/4 inches, which puts me about 43 1/2. And then we'll go ahead and attach our first barrister. Boink. Now, for doing these barristers, I have this 1x2, but I'm laying it down on flat, and I'm going to rest the boards on top of those. That's going to give me equidistant spacing throughout the whole project, because I do want this little space above, and I don't want it to touch all the way down the bottom, but it'll give me enough to keep things from rolling through and onto the ground. Now, specs are here. According to the International Residential Building Code, you have to be no more than 4 inches from the deck surface to the bottom rail opening across the bottom. And the top must be no less than 36 inches from your deck surface up. So we're going to put the handrail surface right at 36 inches. And I cut these at 16 inches each. So I got 3 of these out of one single 2x2 that was 8 foot long. Then I just cut them, beveled them, painted them, and now we're going to go ahead and attach them. So let's get these attached. Got my middle mark here. I'm going to go ahead and attach them from this side because I can go through and touch them up on painting. I want it to be there. Okay, and the other one. And have it exactly center right there. And the other thing I'm doing is I'm using this 4x4 post as a spacer between the boards, which gives me a clue on exactly where to place this thing. Next board. And we'll just do that all the way down. Yep, I'm gonna have to go to the corded drill. Put this back on the charger. Okay, and we'll be back when I get all the barristers up. Then we'll work on the stairs, so stay tuned. Well, the balusters are done. They're all installed except for one. My cordless screwdriver ran out of battery power. Had to charge that battery twice because the battery's weak. You know, I gotta ask Santa Claus for a new cordless drill with extra batteries. Yeah, that's the only one I have left. And my corded drill, well, it's gone to the happy power tool graveyard in the sky. It died. Now I don't have a power drill. Got to put that on my Christmas list too, and ask Santa. Yeah. Hey Santa, can I have some power tools? Cool. I'd appreciate it. Anyway, the next project is the stairs and the landing. I got to build the landing first, and then we'll just construct the stairs on top of that and secure it to the deck. Pieces are all painted. I cut the handrails, and I'm putting a coat of paint on them right now in the greenhouse. I got the heater on in the greenhouse. It's nice and warm. It'll dry quickly. I'm putting 2 coats on everything. Then what I thought I'd do is I just go down to the hardware store and grab a can or a couple of cans of the spray paint that matches the stripes here, because I want to blend in with the trailer. So that's it for this. We'll start on the stairs next. Okay, it's warmed up a bit, and so I'm able to get out here and finally finish this project. I've got the stringers, the stair stringers all painted up and ready to mount and install. I have the handrails. I've got them all painted up and trimmed and ready to attach. And that's just it, assembling the handrails and assembling the stairs, and then I will be finished with this project. I'll go ahead and save all the pieces for the roof because I still need to add a drip guard and some flashing and along the edges here, and then that piece that goes along the roof to keep rain from coming down on the porch. And then also up in the corners I need to add those little angled braces. I'm not sure what you call them. Cleats, I guess. I'm just gonna cut those, paint them up, and then we'll add those in the final video. So this is part 3, and then I'll save part 4 for the details, because I might have to install handrails along the stairs, because I think the code is if it's more than 3 steps you have to have handrails, and this has 4 steps with a platform at the bottom that I built to get enough height for the stringers to reach that height. So let's go ahead and get this thing assembled. And the piece that ties it together is this bear carving from a chainsaw, specially carved for Jeremy from Marty Rainey. It's a Marty Rainey original, the star of Homestead Rescue. So this ties it all together. Well, that concludes this episode on building the RV porch and assembling the stairs, putting the balusters in. So for the most part, the porch is complete. I just have a few minor details to take care of, and then that is it. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. I want to thank you for sticking with me through this 3-part series of building an RV porch for my son's RV that I gave him for his birthday. Please stay tuned to more videos. You could do that by clicking that bell icon. That'll alert you to new videos as I upload them. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, click that share button, and share our videos on your social media platforms. That helps us out a lot. Also, check out the merchandise we're selling down below. Hey, we'll see you in the next episode. A new adventure. Bye-bye.